Good morning. Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Foundational Training. Today is January 30th, 2024. Mind-blowing to me that we are already through the month of January. I would like to say good morning to my beautiful partner there, Miss Jan Rand. Good morning, Jan.
Good morning, everyone. So happy that you all made it this morning.
Yes. So we are here today for the foundational training. If you are brand new to foundational training, can you just put your hand up so I can see who's new? Ooh, we got quite a few new people. Welcome, welcome. So you guys, Jerry, says Zoom user, Joe, Claire, and Cheryl. I will be during this training talking about homework and asking you questions. If you guys think you can handle this as new people, just give me thumbs up, okay? All right. Let the rest. There's another newbie in there. So what we start with foundational training, we do this so that you understand what you need to do to grow your business easily and successfully, just based on, pardon me, the duplicatable system that we've already had established by our amazing team leader, Marcy Preble and Peter No. And this system is really easy. If you do not currently have a notebook, I suggest you grab a pen and paper because you'll want to take notes, because I'm going to let you know what it is, that the tools first that you're going to need to easily learn how to do this business. Okay. So the very first thing that we start off with is our list book. Okay. Anybody that's here that has a list book already, show me your list book. I saw Libby's. There we go. Great. Even our new kids already have them. Perfect. Perfect. And inside your list book, what you're going to write, and I will actually show you the page where you can copy it all off, but you will write, LifeWave is the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells? And then who do you know that would like it? And you're going to put that into your list book because this is going to be one of your biggest tools. The next tool that you guys are going to need is a regular old notebook to take your notes. Okay. I found finally that I need to quit doing my notes on all of these little things. Jan, I got them everywhere. There are probably 50 of those little cards. I just, yeah, we just do this out of habit, and some of these are super important, in fact, and I need to put them into my notebook. So get a notebook, make life easier on yourself. Or if you're not 60 and you really like tech, unlike me, use your phone notes, okay? Just however you like to do notes, whether that's online in some form of a functional program, or on your phone, or in a hard copy notebook. That's where you're going to do them. The next item that you're going to need is a calendar book. And I was a massage therapist and neuroenergetic practitioner for years and years. And I like the hourly, where you get 15-minute increments in my appointment book. My little sister, she just likes the one where it's a big block and she can write her times in. Whatever way works for you, get a scheduling book, because honestly, this is where you see if you're working your business. You can see, yeah, I'm pretty full in there. I'm not as full as Marcy. I honestly don't want to be as full as Marcy. She's got a few younger years on me, and my limit is right where I'm at. Okay. But it's really important to be able to schedule yourself and to know, so that you can service the different people that you are contacting, following up with on a timely basis. Okay. So however some people, again, that are techie, I know there's the Calendly program. I tried that about 2 years ago and it just was too much for me. So again, I got this. This was only $9.99 on Amazon. All right. The next item that you're going to need to have is business cards. And there, I will be showing, I saw this training yesterday with Mars, but I greatly appreciate this training being given more than once a week. Thank you. You are very welcome. And we do it twice a week because every single day we are having new people come and join our team. So thanks for joining us again. This is my business card. I do have a before and after picture on the front. And on the back, I have what we call a script, and it says X39 activates your own stem cells using a patented wearable light technology. Stem cells are the only cells in the body that can change into any cell your body needs for repairing and regenerating, just like when you were 20. And then I have printed visit startx39now.com and a QR code for all of those forward-thinking people that like that stuff. So far for your homework, for your tools for your business, you need a list book, a notebook, a calendar, business cards, and the next item is a business bag. Now, a lot of people are going to say, where did you get the one that says LifeWave? Okay. I got this one because 2 years ago they did a promotion with LifeWave, and if you earned so many points, you got some swag. And the really cool thing is, it is a it's like a thermal bag, so it keeps the patches kind of cool. But we have a program where you can order with Jan Rand the business bags, and I will go over that as well in just a minute. Can you put your business card up on this page? I'm ordering today.
Sheila, you got muted somehow. Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
That was crazy. Okay. That happened to you last week too, Jan. I remember we were all talking and then she stopped. Okay. So what I was answering a question over here about the new business cards are uploaded onto the website, and I'll show you those in a minute. Okay. So in my business bag, this is what's important to have a business bag for. I have got a sleeve of X39. I have got Eon, and I have IceWave. The reason I have full sleeves is because I work every Saturday at the Maui Swap Meet selling my dragons, and I have part of my booth is set up for LifeWave. So given any given day, I can run into 10 people that are interested or just one. So for me, having a spare pack of each is best for me. You have to do what's good for you though, okay? The other thing that is in my bag is a full-size order form, because I love these cards, but these cards order forms are a little too tiny for me. Okay, so this is the other item that's in my business bag, is a complete set of the gifting envelope and the 4 cards, and we will definitely go over these again in a little bit. And then also I put my business card in the envelope, and I have a plastic baggie. I get these at Walmart. They're very inexpensive in the craft department. You get like 100 or 200 of them. I don't remember. And inside my baggie are 2 X39 and 2 Eon. And yes, Dr. Ray, I will put the list into chat actually, of everything that we need. And let me put this all back in my little bag. So I'm kind of anal that way. What else is in my bag? Oh, in the front, I have empty bags and then some more already made up. So that's called a business bag. And I will show you how to order that from Jan in just a minute. All right, so here we go. These are the tools that you need. You need a list book, okay? You need, and I'll type them in here while we're writing, a list book, oops, a notebook, calendar book, business cards, and the biz bag. Okay. All right. So now where do we find all this stuff? Our team's educational and training information website is start333biz.com. Okay, and we're going to head over there right now. And does everybody that is my new people, can you get a list book, a notebook, okay, business cards? You can order them, right? Calendar book and the business bag. And, just so you know, the first business bag I got, Marcy sent to me 4.5 years ago, and it had a beautiful unicorn on it. And I lost that bag. I don't know where the heck that went. But the point of it, what I'm saying is you can get a pencil bag. You can get a bag that fits in your purse. As long as you have something that you can carry your supplies in, it makes a business bag. Okay. All right. So let's go over, and we are going to start the screen share. And here we are on, let me just let these people in. And close that up. Here we are on the Team Evolve's Training and Resource Center. And this is, the front page is a public page. Anybody can get on this, but you need a code and a username to get inside, okay? Breaking news. This is super, super, super exciting. David Schmidt is doing a 3-hour team training. This is for the Evolve team. It is in Orlando, Florida, Saturday the 24th. So just at the end of February, if you can get to Florida, I think there's only about 200 tickets left that I've heard. And it is a registration event. Here is the link to, if you can get over there and go, I would do it. If you haven't been able to hear David live, it is stellar. It's pretty cool. There's also hotel information if you want to go and stay, and then restaurant links. This big star is our Evolve Leaders Club. Sorry, we got to keep letting people in.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's okay.
slacking.
No, you're busy. I keep running over. Maybe
I'm on it.
Okay. Okay. If Jen's here, maybe she could do it, or Heidi.
No, I
So
got it.
this star is the Leaders Club, and if you click that, you will see we have over 100 SPDs, executive directors, presidential directors.
Wow, nice shot. Oh my goodness. Good.
And we're just going to mute you. And then here, this is really important, and I please encourage everyone to come in and sign up for the team's information. All of our updates, you can choose text or emails or both. Just really important, so you know what's going on with our team, whether that's a team training, a promotion, information that comes. It's really important. These are about our incentive trips. If you'd like more information on how you can qualify, you can click that link. And then here we are. This is the basis of our team's system, 333 and PPP. We invite 3 to we patch 3 people, follow up 3 with 3 people, and invite 3 people to our podcasts. And that is done through peaking interest, pre-qualifying, and then we pick a package with them. These are the magic brown doors to access the actual system. And we really would like you to click there, get your name in, and we will send you the username and password, which I'm going to give you. However, the important thing to know is that if it gets changed and you can't access it after I give you these words right now, you really need to be signed up so we can send you an email. The username to get on this site is start333biz. That's it, start333biz. And the password is 333biz. Makes it pretty easy for you. Here's a patching party calendar. You can click on the link here, and that will take you and show you the different places where people have actually scheduled patching parties around the country. And if you're in the area, if they are on the calendar, then you are welcome to attend them. This is our patching podcast. This is where 5 days a week, we have 2 people come on and share their story with us about the journey that they've had using the X39. Today is Tuesday. We're going to have Suzanne McGee and Miss Donna Reiners this afternoon, but every day is up here. You can copy the image and you can send that out to people. You can download this and send the whole thing out, however you'd like to do it. And then there's also a PDF here that shows you the written times of everything without all the pictures. We also have that. There's Dr. Stacey for today. We also have our training schedule the same way. You can click the link. You can pick any of the trainings that we have. And we recommend that you are choosing at least 2 to 3 events to plug in with trainings a week so that you can actually come up to speed and get all the wonderful details. Again, here's a printable written copy of that, our Zoom link meeting ID. And then here are our events. February 3rd, this is in 4 days, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir. It is in New Jersey. Marcy's going to be there. I don't believe Jan is going to be in New Jersey. Is that correct?
No, I'm gonna go work a show up in Oxnard.
Going to Oxnard, Cali. All righty then. Then you can register for that. There's hotel information. If you can head over to London, England, or if you are in Europe, February 10th, there is an event there. Empower Unleashing Your Potential Workshop. That looks like that's in London as well. San Antonio, Texas. So my point is, if you come over here, you can really scroll down and see amazing events that you can attend. Again, here's the David Schmidt on February 24th. And here is our global convention link. I believe that there are 6,000 people registered for this now. And I would suggest if you haven't registered and you really want to go, get in it, okay? And then this is all about our Korea launch, entering the market. Here is LifeWave International Markets, and this link is for customer service. So this is Pay Portal. If you have an issue with your Pay Portal, you need to contact this number and not our regular customer service. This is LifeWave's USA service and Europe's service. So now we're going to go enter through those brown doors. You can find them. Sign in. And these are all the main tabs we have under this. I know I'm kind of scrolling fast. Sorry about that. So we will be training here in the Evolve system, 7 steps to success. However, I do want to come over here to Evolve Tools and show you, here is the business card link. And all the marketing tools. Here's the new, these are the new business cards. You can have your name big, you can have a QR code on it. That can be the front, back of option 1. You can have Marcy's 3 pictures of before and after. It talks about X39 elevates copper peptide, which activates your stem cells. I really like that. That wording is great. And then it's the same on the back of this option 2, but instead it has the little pictures of stem cells. There's a QR code for startx39now.com. And the little picture, and there's another order. This one, this QR code is going to be your own website if you want that on there. And your name. And so these are all the new ones. These don't have any pictures. Okay. But then there are the old ones that we used to have too that you can use. This is actually what's written on the back of mine. These are the original ones. They were super, super busy that we created. Remember them, Jan?
I do.
And so those are business cards. Work with Sally Fang. You know, the other option is you don't have to use Sally. You can go to Vistaprint or whatever other printing place you like and create your own. Okay, this is your business, and you are in charge of how you run it. Okay. Now, business bags. for the business bag, what comes in the business bag is in this picture. As soon as it comes up. Why isn't it coming? There it is. Okay. So for $15, what you'll get, I actually printed these, so they're not quite the same, but you get your stickers printed with your name for information. Your first, last name is on there and your phone number. And then watchstartx39now.com. And the reason Jan puts those in there is so that you can put them on the bottom of your gifting envelope. The other things that you're going to get, so you're going to get 10 gifting envelopes. You will get 10 what to expect cards. Okay. 10 cards that have the before and after pictures. And then on the back is health trackers. The all product card that shows the different items that we have. Ooh, and we get to put that new aloe vera eye cream on there. Yay. I can hardly wait to get that. And finally, you get 10 of the little cards that have the order forms on the front. And in the back, it shows different ways that you can create a silver package with different patches. So those are the cards. You get 10 each of the cards. You get 10 envelopes. And then you get the black business bag. And you get 10 empty plastic baggies. You don't get patches in this bag. That's your responsibility. And to order the gifting bags, you're going to send your an email with your name, address, and phone number with a maximum order of 2 gifting bags. So you can request 2, and they will be $15. And then you email that to Jan, and she sends you back how to send her the money. Okay. And I do know that right now there is a very large backlog on business bags because of the supplies have been out. So you might want to wait a week or so. Jean?
Actually, I'm almost caught up, so you can go ahead and put your orders in,
Okay.
and I'll do the best I can. I got a good handle on it. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I appreciate it.
You are, I'll just need some help with the business cards. Can I ask a question at the end about these cards? Yes, you can. I think your business cards on the Evolve side, is there going to be recording? Yes. Which button did she click to get this? She went through the doors. Okay. In regards to the QR code, can I have it linked to a form for them to fill out their name and number, and then can it alert me? You can do whatever you want. They're your business cards. So Pam, or if that was Pam, whoever asked, Michelle, you can create, these are your own business cards. Okay. I've got a card right here from Mark Royce. Okay. I have my new cards. Somewhere I have old cards. You can make them however you want them. Okay. It's your design. You have to set up the form to come back to you without a website. I may have it linked to a Google form. This will tie it to a spreadsheet. Very good. By chance, is there a daily code yet? Nope, Gina, there's no daily code for another 36 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry you're in the ER, Gina. Big hugs. All right. So everybody that's new, are we clear on how to get the business bags and where you can order business cards through the EvolveTeam site? Okay, perfect. We're going to keep going forward then. I almost muted myself. That would have been silly. Okay, so we've ordered the business bags, and let's see. The big thing about this website is there's so much that I cannot show it to you gently and easily in 1 hour. So I really recommend, if you are new to our team, excuse me, pardon me, that you come back in and click on every one of the tabs as we go through it, okay? Or that we haven't gone through. My apologies. All right, so we're clicking on the 7 steps to success. And to start, how to make your list, okay? We are going to make our lists together. So the first thing that you're going to do, like we already talked about, is buy a list book. And here you go. This is where it says, right on the cover of your list book, LifeWave, the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells? And who do you know that would like this? And what I want you to do now, if you have your notebook, you're going to do it, or in your list book, you'll do it right there. If you don't have your list book handy, I'm sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil. And what I would like you to do is get your cell phone. Okay, Jan's already got hers out. Get your phone and go to contacts into the A's. And if you did this yesterday, go to the next list, but you're going to write down 5 names of people and their phone numbers and put it into your list book. And you're going to do that right now. Okay. So everybody write down 5 names in your list book. And if you're on camera, I can see if you're doing it or not. Just saying. Yeah, I love teaching. Oop, there, I can see Amy doing it. She better, because she's downstairs. She knows her big sister will run down and duke her out, right? Actually, I got to tell you guys, my little sister moved to Maui a week ago Sunday. She started the next day in training. She'd never been in LifeWave at all. Amy has already got 5 people totally interested in it. This girl's going to become a manager before too long. And it's only because she's been doing exactly what Marcy has been teaching us. Okay. She's just doing the work. And that's why I asked you to do the list of 5, because we're going to be doing a little bit of work, which is what we're going to be doing in the office hours full time here in a minute. All right. So you put their name and phone number down, and these are ways that you can ask yourself these questions. Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that you can help with whatever condition they are experiencing? And then you can also ask business, who do you know? Who do you know that would want to go into business with you, or that you would want to work with? Who do you know that has influence, whether that's a doctor, a chiropractor, a pilot, a fireman, okay? People that have influence. I'm not necessarily talking about the 12-year-old that has 1 million followers on TikTok because she giggles funny all day long, okay? She probably wouldn't be able to, you know, come on board as a very viable influencer for LifeWave. So you got to think about who you're looking at for influence. All right. Who do you know that is a progressive practitioner? Someone maybe that's an acupuncturist, neuroenergetic practitioner, you know, anything like that. And who do you know that is a network marketer? If you know somebody that's a network marketer, man, you put them at the top of your list. So how do we create our lists? We use our telephone. We can use Facebook Messenger, all those people that message you, Instagram, Messenger, I said that one already, Telegram, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. I am not advocating that you go out and join every social media platform. However, if you are on social media platforms, you can utilize them to your advantage, okay? One of my favorites is to go belly to belly in the everyday world. As soon as we are done with office hours here in an hour and a half, I will be getting into my car, meeting up with Kathleen, and we will be going out into the real world, belly to belly. And we will be going to different places over in Paia and meeting up with different massage therapists, influencers, right? And sharing with them. Okay, so how do you go belly to belly? Well, hey, my name is Sheila. What's your name? Okay, we're just sitting down. My sister, she's waiting for my husband yesterday in a restaurant after they had some meetings. Each of them had a meeting they had to attend. And she strikes up a conversation with the guy next to her. And guess what? She doesn't have any business cards, but she got his name and phone number. Okay, so as soon as her business cards come in, she'll be handing them out right and left. She's very comfortable just striking up a conversation with anybody, whereas I'm a little more reserved. You wouldn't know that when you meet us in person. Okay, so you give a card and you get a number. If you are going to give your business card away and you don't get a number, which I will raise my hand and admit I have done in the past, accidentally, not on purpose, but you've just given a business card and you don't have any way to contact this person and you don't know if they're going to contact you back, right? Give a card, get a number, or give them a patch, get a number. At the swap meet, when I patch people, I'm getting their number first, okay? And then I'll put their patch on them. And it's an exchange, right? It's an energetic exchange. So then you're going to create your first list of 10, and you're just going to keep making lists of 10. And then once you have actually signed someone up, you are going to link arms with your people and you will help them create their first list of 10, just like I helped with Amy. Okay. And you're always going to ask, who do you know? Who do you know? Okay. So the next thing is by using business cards. We've already talked about that. I've shown you where you can get them. And I'm sure there's probably a link down here again. There it is. Boom, the business card form. And now we're going to use the peaking interest scripts. So these are called quick asks. When you're talking with somebody, whether that's on the phone or in person, have you heard about stem cells? Okay. I can't tell you a percentage, but it seems to me half the people I talk to say, oh yeah, I've heard about them, but I don't know what they are. Okay. So you can elaborate and give them a little, well, her stem cells are those blank cells that when you were in your mama's belly turned into your eyeball or your hair or whatever they needed. And, you know, you've got to learn through coming to different trainings how you can respond to when they answer these questions with a yes or a no. So what if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? What if you could activate your own stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger? What is going on with you? I finally have when they say, oh, I've got arthritis in my knee. Oh, wow, I finally found something that helps me with the arthritis in my knee and made it after 6 weeks. I got rid of walking with a cane that I thought I was going to need for the rest of my life. Okay, so you can, they say it, and then if you either know someone or have had that same experience yourself, you can elaborate and expand. Business and health asks, what do you do for work? Do you have pain? Where is your pain? I can send something for that. I can send you something for that. And do you know anyone else that would be interested in stem cell technology? Do you know anyone that is a marketer, a network marketer? These questions here, pardon me, if you are new to the company, what I would really suggest is that you come back into the Evolve website here at the start333biz.com and write these into your notebook. Okay, just write them in your notebook, and that way you can start literally bringing them into your being and be able to use them easily. Marcy teaches talk and text, text and talk. So I've given somebody my business card, and now I have their phone in my contacts, right? And what I can do is I can come down here and I can use the script. Hey, Susie. Aloha, Susie. This is what I would say. Aloha, Susie. I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you, just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, and for a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and then look at the pictures. Text me your address and I will send you a gift. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this. I'm going to paste it over here into chat. And do we have instruction marketing testimonial on Start333 Biz? And the testimonials, if you want to share a testimonial, you can contact me, 808-793-7901, or Jan, or any of the other people that do the patching podcasts. And we are happy to get you on the call, and then that call gets recorded and disseminated out through the system. All right, where was I at? Oh, so with that going into chat, that's the combo script, okay? You can copy that and paste it into your notes of your phone, or it is living there in the Evolve business site. Oops, but now what I want to do is I want to share. We're actually going to go here to start x39now.com. This is imperative in my mind that if you're new, you memorize this website. Okay, start x39now.com. It's not very challenging to remember, but I'll tell you what, there is such a wealth of information on this site, and it does not have a link for anyone to go click and order themselves. It says at the bottom to get back with the person who sent you here, okay? And that way you know that they're not just getting sent to the customer service link and then getting randomized with someone. This is your personal site for them to come to. Up here, look at that. We have all these new languages that we are, maybe not very new, but these languages that are now, when you click that, the whole page will translate except for the videos. Here we have our two patents listed for the X39 technology and the patch technology. And the very first thing that we do, when we, in that peaking interest script, it said, watch the first two videos. This video is on how light therapy works. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend that you take some time. This can be part of your homework, and come and watch this, because you're sending people to this website. You need to know what is on the website, right? And how to access it and how to leverage it to your advantage. Some people, they just want videos. Some people want research, and you can show them where they can find that on here. Here, this is really great. I'm not going to go over all of it, but if you need to know all about stem cells and you aren't really sure, this page is amazing. You can learn more about copper peptide here. And this video is 3 minutes, and it talks about activating your stem cells through copper peptide. Here is part of the best page, part of this whole page. Each of these pictures has a story. This one, we're talking about turkey neck. This lady right here, she got rid of her turkey neck. She looks 20 years younger here. This is, we had some discs bulging and stuff, which put pressure on the spine there, the nerves. You can see there that C4, 5, 6, 7 are now straightened out. And this is no more being pinched. There's our beautiful leader, Marcy. This was 10 months after chemotherapy and steroid use. I've heard her say that she didn't think she was going to last much longer. And then Dr. Rhonda came to her and said, hey, girl, start this now. Look at this. I showed this to somebody 2 days ago, and they said, that's not the same person. I said, yes, it is, because I know her personally, and she's amazing. This gentleman here, you can show bald spots here. His hair is darker and his spot is closing up. Mandy, she looks 10 years, 20 years younger. She doesn't even look the same almost. Some more turkey neck. And this kind of geeked me out in the beginning. I was like, ah. But now I like to share this story. This is a 7-year-old boy. Okay. And 3 weeks before this accident happened, where he literally cut the tip of his finger off, his parents found the patch, and they took the fingertips to the doctor. The doctor did not want to sew it back on. They said, do it. And they did. And 2 months later, his finger is not dead and he has a fingertip. So amen to that one. So you can see all these different pictures in here. They are there for you to share. I like to share this with people because I am an allergy child. And so, pardon me, part of the most important, literally the most important thing for me about the patch is that nothing goes into my body out of it, because I'm so allergic to chemicals and drugs that I was praying for something that could just help me that way. And this does. Okay, we've got our patents. This is the sun story. This is David. This is Jan's favorite video that she shares, because it's David talking about the X39. And over here, for all those people that need to have research and science, here are our patents, clinical studies. This is about copper peptide age reversal. There's PubMed. So those are all there. You can show people how to patch, the big what to expect. Okay, there's videos, what doctors say, all the different things. So that is startx39now.com. Do we have the videos in other languages? Not that I'm aware of. There are other testimonial videos in other languages, I think, on YouTube. Perfect. Can you share what patches Marcy was using from her photo in 2023? I know she said she layered some, but didn't say which ones. I don't have that personal information. Jan, do you know what patches Marcy was using?
I think in the beginning, it was just X39. That's what she started with because we had just gotten in. I mean, we weren't even in.
Right.
So she didn't really know about any of the other patches.
I
And
don't,
then she had talked to David down the road, and David said for her fast-growing cells, the best thing was X39, Eon, and glutathione.
there you
But
go.
in the very beginning, just X39.
Just that, because that was all we all knew about was X39.
Mhm.
We weren't looking into the other stuff. Okay. Let's get back to all right, so here's a business script, and you can check on these different scripts yourself. We're only going to put the piquing interest script in, but this one Marcy has got for if you have someone that's a business person. If you know what's going on with you, I'm concerned about you, and you can mix and match these. Okay, the compliment. So you found somebody in your phone list, and you've known them for 20 years. I know I've always been impressed with the entrepreneur that you are. They're a business owner or something. You can use this, all right? Bob Campbell, he does not patch people. He just is script only, no patching. And then this Eric Beale script is actually, he sends this, but he also gets on the phone with them and goes over startx39now.com, just like we did live and in person. So those are different peaking interest scripts. We've talked about StartX39 now. And here you can share, there's the Korean website, Lightwaves VN. I don't know what that means. Is that, I don't know what that is. Let's just look real quick. Just Lightwave VN.com. Vietnam. I'll bet that's Vietnam. Hey.
Yep.
All right, there we go. Now we know. All right. Sharing science links. You can come in here. You can copy and paste all different kinds of links. These are things that you need to go through and take a look at yourself. This is the next important link. Very important. So the first thing you're going to do is get onto Telegram, please, because Telegram is where the thousands and thousands of testimonial stories live. It is where our business trainings live. If you are Apple, you're going to click this link. It is the Apple app and download that. If you're Android, you would download this one. And when you get the app, then it'll kick you out and you'll come back to this page and you want to click on these links and they'll let you join the different team groups. So Team Evolve Telegram group. Then we have, this one is Evolve Stories. So that's where all the trainings that are the podcasts, actually not trainings. This is training calls. And these are practitioner calls. Before and after pictures. And then we have a Spanish Telegram channel as well. To join our Facebook community, if you are on Facebook, you can join that with that link there. And we do live streaming sometimes. Marcy likes to live stream on there. There's training information. There are promotional information. And then that's where we do a lot of our rank recognition as well. YouTube channels. This is LifeWave's YouTube channel themselves. Marcy and Peter's channel. Dr. Stacy's channel. Susan Allen's. And these are all where trainings land. And then mine, and all of mine and Jan's calls from Fridays are on this this channel. And now we invite 3 people a day to a patching podcast. And I need to find that green share. Where is let me give you a new, on Tuesdays, Marcy is doing patching parties. Here we go. And this is the invitation for it. You can download that onto your computer and you can send that out, or you can click copy and edit. And Marcy holds a virtual patching party every Tuesday. I think it's at 4 p.m. Pacific, maybe.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's correct.
okay.
And then she's doing a new thing after at 5 and again at 6 called Tech
Now.
Consult.
Tech
Tech and Consult.
See how
So
new
basically, Marcy's going to help you by closing your people. So after they watch the patching podcast, then she will give each new person, this is just for the new, guests, she'll give them each 5 minutes to find out what's going on with them, make a recommendation, then have them get back with you to get their order. So it's sort of experimental stage right now.
It
but
is.
that's what she's working on.
And I know that the people that she's been testing this out with, some of them are in one of my other downline legs, and he's had some really amazing success with what she's doing with them. So you can show up with some friends to the power of the patching online party and experience that and see where that goes with you. Let's see. Now I want to take you to the last important thing here. So for the new people, Jan, today during office hours, they can gift three gifts, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Two people in a house is 2 gifts.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go and I'll show you how to get the gifting link and for the form. And then we're going to talk about, for all of us people that are not brand new, we're going to talk about our tool. I'm having a little brain tongue tie there. Our clipboard, our follow-up clipboard, that's the name of it. All right, so let's get over to the gifting link. To get to the gifting link, you come to the Evolve office, and sorry if you can hear that machine going downstairs. Where is it? Here we go. So for the gifting program, Jan will send out in your name the little envelope that has, where I put mine right now. Here it is. So she sends out an envelope with your name, and it has the 4 cards in it. It has the gifting envelope inside of the light blue envelope, and it has a baggie with 2 Eon and 2 X39. Is that correct, Jan?
Most of the time, yes.
Most of the time, yes. And sometimes,
like 2 weeks ago, I was out of Eon, so everybody got 3 X39s.
that's a fair gift. All right. So it tells you what's in the supply. You do not contact Jen either way for that. You come here.
Nope.
Fill out the gift form link below. So you click the link and it will go into chat here in a minute. And the first thing that you're going to do will be to put whatever the daily code is. All right. Whether that's sky or orange, it doesn't matter. But every day there's a new code on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. The first thing you do is put your name in. The second thing, I guess, and then your last name. And then you're going to actually enter your phone using the dashes, please, because Jan prints the little tags out and she puts them right here on the back of your envelope for your person, and they need to be able to call you easily. For receiver's name, if it's Susie Smith, you would put Susie there and Smith there. But let's say it's Susie and Bob Smith. You're sending it to a couple. Both names go on the receiver's first name line, that counts as 2 gifts. Okay, that's 2 gifts right there. If it's Susie Smith and Bob Jones, so you would write Susie Smith. And then on the next list, we would write, or line, we would write Bob Jones, because they're still in the same household, but they have 2 different names. And that's still 2 gifts. The receiver's street address, and it is imperative that you put the unit number. If it's a suite A, whatever that is, you need to put that down there. Then the city, the state, and the zip code. And then you're going to hit submit. And Jam, I'm going to let you explain to them why it's so important to get that all correctly spelled and everything.
Okay, yesterday I got 7 back. I get 4 to 7 back almost daily. First of all, you have to check with the person, see if they moved. A lot of times they come back that they moved and they can't forward it. They come back vacant lot. No such street, no such number. I'm begging you to please verify the addresses and make sure, take your time typing it in. Because if you transpose a number, I don't know that it's transposed. I don't change anything. I print it right from what you send me. So I'm begging you to please verify the information. Also, this is happening a lot. If you're sending 4 different people and you're using your own address, those come back to me too, because they don't recognize the names. So, put, if it's Bob Smith and it's your house, put care of in your name so they know. I got 4 back yesterday for one person, and I didn't catch it that they were all the same address when I was sending them out. Does that make sense?
It does.
So it frustrates
important.
me.
But Jan, 1, it's her time and her energy, and 2, this is all being gifted to us by Marcy. So let's have integrity and let's get these addresses correctly and do it correctly. All right, now we're going to go to the clipboard. So if you're new, that gifting part, that's where we're going to have you stop. But if you aren't new, you're going to need the Evolve clipboard and following up today. Okay. And so what is on our Evolve clipboard and why do we have it? Well, when we start to follow up after Jan has sent these gifts out so graciously for us, then you're going to be letting your people know, hey, I just put in the gift request. Be looking for the light blue envelope in about a week and let me know when you've received it. Because then you are going to talk to them and you're going to follow up with them on the telephone. So they have this little envelope in front of them, and what you're going to have is your big printed copy. And you can get that right here. And I will be putting all of the clipboard links in the chat as well. But this is a way that you can actually, if you've never talked to them, to anybody about this, you can read this to them. Well, hey, Jan, I know you got your envelope, so go ahead and grab it and let's look at it together. Wow, look at this. Wear 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. You put a new patch on daily. This is called a script. And so you can utilize this from your clipboard as a script. The next item on our clipboard is the what to expect. Okay, so I've got mine. And then we have the before and after tracker. And it's cool because it's life size almost. You can really see the pictures. And there's the tracker. Next item, the all products flyer. And let's go look at that real quickly because again, what is this? This is a script. So you don't know anything about Eon, but you want to tell them other than it reduces inflammation, you could literally read right here what Eon does for somebody. I had somebody ask me about X49. I wear X49 every day, but do I verbatim know what to say about it? No. So I grabbed my paper and I read this to them. Okay. It's a really big help having this script. Okay. The next one is your paper order form. And oops, that's not the paper order form. There it is. And what I really want to share and what's important to explain to people and let them understand, pardon me, is in the big golden football over here on the right. As soon as it comes up. Here we go. So the reason I like to point this out to people is that many people don't quite comprehend it. One sleeve of X39 is equal to 2 support sleeves. Okay, there's an equal sign right in between there. All right, 1 X39 or X49 equals 2 of any of the support sleeves. And that is what that means right in the corner. Why is that important? Because I like to build packs with people. If I know they've got stiffness, arthritis, any kind of joint condition, you know that they have inflammation, right? So one of the things that Marcy does is she'll say, let's get you down for 1 X39, 2 months of Eon, and 2 months of Ice Wave if she knows they have chronic pain. And then we're going to get you on a monthly order for next month for X39. So she's getting them into a silver kit and she's getting them onto auto ship the next month. And when you add up the total of retail value, you're actually getting more retail value than the $299.95 cost. Okay. So on the order form, you can point out retail is this much, $149. You can be a preferred customer and you have to get on the auto ship, or you can explain about the different packages. Gold, I like to do if you're going to have a family on it, because then they get more for the bang for the buck. Platinum and diamond, or if you really are going to be business builders straight out of the chute, then we recommend that. So that is the order form. And then the last thing that's on this section is that it shows you what I was just explaining about 1 X39, 2 Eon, 2 Ice Wave, and there's the retail value, $459.80, and they're getting it for $299. So that's the other part on the follow-up clipboard. So let me come over here, and everybody that was new today, how are you doing? Was that okay? Up, down, can you do that? Can you get your list book, get your notebook, your calendar book, your business cards, a gifting bag, and make your list of 10, right? Okay. Free gifts only during office hours. Jan, you want to address that? And then the next one for you is, do you ship to Canada?
Yes, I do ship to Canada. Any other country, you can have it sent to yourself and you can mail it on to wherever you want to send it. What was the first question, Sheila?
The first one is free gifts only during office hours.
Yes, and I understand sometimes you might try to contact somebody and you might not get them. If they call you back later in the day, you can submit, but again, you will only get 3 a day. So if you already sent in 3 and somebody calls you back, you either save it and come to the office the next day or send it on your own. But you get a total of 3 gifts per day when you're in the office.
Okay,
And
so
again, I beg you to check addresses.
exactly. So I will be putting into the chat some different scripts for everybody. And today's code of the day is going to be dragon, because I just turned my head and saw a dragon. So today's
And
code.
I just want to say one thing about the forms that Sheila was telling you about the health tracker. In
Mhm.
my opinion, it's probably the most important form that there is, because if you don't educate people and let them know that they're probably not going to feel anything, what happens with a lot of people is somebody will start using the patch, say, because their knee hurts. Well, obviously, 2 days of patches isn't going to make their knee better. So you have to educate them. So on the health tracker, there's a section where you can rate, like, well, what's the quality of your sleep? What's the quality, brain fog, all these different things, and have them rate them. So even if they buy a pack and you talk to them 3 weeks later and they say, well, my knee still hurts because that's the only thing they're focusing on, they're missing all the subtle little things that are happening, like they're sleeping better, or they're thinking more clearly, or they have more energy. So it's super important to do it with them, and just keep a copy, write it on the back of their order form. But it's super important to educate them that they're not going to feel something from a 2-day sample. So I just think that's really important.
It's super important. And what Jen's saying, one of the ways that I do that is I actually look at people and say, I don't expect you to feel anything. All right. Because I'm right in that moment when I use the word expect, that pulls expectations out of their brain. I don't expect you to feel a thing. Okay. But however, the minute I put this patch on you, that first 24-hour period, you are going to have 3,000 to 4,000 genes resetting. And then the look of like, oh, wow, people, and the other thing is that I'm what's called a one patch wonder. We have the one patch wonder club. If you have been able to be affected, I put it on. I was at a 10 plus on the pain scale, and 3 hours later, I went down to an 8. Huge for someone in chronic pain. So I still don't let people know. I tell them, you may be in the One Patch Wonder Club with me, but I don't expect it. And sometimes right in front of me when I'm patching them, I know we've all had the experience. Oh my gosh, my pain is diminishing right up front. So let's see. I put the follow-up clipboard in chat, and I've got at the very bottom, it says your gifting request link. That is the requesting link for the gifts. As Jen said, we can do 3 gifts today if you're new. If you are old, you need to follow up on 4, and then you can request 3 gifts. Is that right, Jen?
Right.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to just roll over here. So all the people I put in for the pre-patches, because I did it at night, they don't get the patch.
Yes, they do. Don't worry about that. You
Okay.
send me a request, it goes out. If I see unusual activity, like there was one girl who sent in like so many gift requests, that's a red flag for me. So the first thing I do is check to make sure that they're under Marcy. And then I check with Marcy to see if this person had some special arrangement with Marcy. Marcy does things like that. So if I see something unusual, I check it out. But if something's not getting sent out, I will call you and let you know. So don't worry about it.
And to tag on to that, one of the reasons that you've got your list book and your notebook, mine is in my stack now, is that you're going to write down like this: the name, their phone number, their address, and the date sent gift request. Okay. You need to put that in because it is not Jan's responsibility to remind you of the date that your gift was requested. Okay. That's your
Yeah,
job.
and if you're checking to see if a gift went out, I'm gonna ask you, I need the name and the date. And when you tell me I don't know the date, it makes me mad. Because I have thousands to go through and I don't have time to search for one name out of thousands. So I need the name and the date of request.
Name
And I know
date.
you have no way to know if I got it, but when you hit submit, I get them. So just keep track.
Jan, the next question says, I was on Marcy's training yesterday, got the code for the day, but I didn't send in 3 names yesterday. May I send in 3 names for yesterday and 3 names today for a total of 6?
Yes. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
I always appreciate if there's something unusual, it's a weekend and something comes up. I just love when people call or text me and ask permission for something. I just really appreciate that.
Yes.
So,
And, the other day I had gotten my names. I knew Jan was really out of product, but I messaged her first and she said, wait till Monday. And I said, can do. All right. And that's the way, it's because I'm asking a favor, right? And I'm being granted this where I'm not having to put the money out or the time or the energy to get that gift together. And so that's where we have to use one, integrity, and two, be super respectful of this opportunity, because, you know, what if we didn't have it? We'd be paying for all of it. And actually, the first 2 years, I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars I spent on patches. And stupidly, we didn't have this stuff yet. We were just sending out 10 patches at a time, and we weren't following up, and we were doing dumb stuff. So this is pretty amazing that we have that. Okay. All right. It's time to get to work. Today is code of the day is dragon. And it is now time to start contacting and following up.